Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike at TradeWinds RV Center here to congratulate you on your purchase of your JAYFLIGHT 235 RKS travel trailer. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at your campsite. Most important thing I want you to take into consideration is your slide. Get a good eye for how big your slide is, leave plenty of room for it to come in and out unhindered, and leave yourself a path to walk along this side. Also, I want you to think about where your water and power hook connections are going to be. Your city water hookup for the campsite is going to be on your off camp side, in front of your tires, and then your power is going to be all the way at the rear on your off camp side or your driver's side of your tow vehicle. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. To arrive and unhook your hitch, first thing you do is level your unit. I do recommend getting a stick-on level. Just slide closed, find the middle of your unit, put that stick on level there. Have someone watch that while you lower or raise the unit. Now you do have a night docking light, and should you lose power, underneath this rubber stopper here, that hand crank will raise and lower your tongue jack if you don't have power. Get your unit level. Once your unit's level, next thing you're gonna do is stabilize it. All four corners of your unit got your stabilizing jacks. 3/4 inch hand crank. Run those down in just a moment. Crank to the right, bring them down. While I'm bringing this down, I will recommend jack pads. Jack pads are going to protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt, debris, hot blacktop. Better distribute the weight, keep these from sinking in the ground. Use 10% off coupon and get you a 4-pack of those. Put them down and just run these down until they're taut. Once you receive any type of pressure back from your handle here, just stop. You don't want to change the levelness of your unit. You already have it level. All you're going to do is stabilize it now. So go around, run all four of these down. Once all four are down, just walk around, make sure all of them are nice and tight. Got unit level and stable. Now we can hook up our power and water. Take the shortcut back here to your power. Again, off campsite all the way at the rear. Have it plugged into the extension right now, but simply stores right inside here. 30 amp service should you need it. In your convenience pack is a 30 to 110 adapter. Need to plug in at home. Get your power hooked up. Took our water up. City water connection is right here. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Always use this when putting water in your city water connect or your black tank flush. Open this up, put your water pressure regulator on it, hook up your hose, but don't turn your hose on yet. Let's find your hot water heater. So coming back over here to your campsite. It looks like yours is on the rear. I apologize. So on the back of your unit, it's going to be your hot water heater. All we are looking for now is to make sure our drain plug's back in. Make sure that's in there nice and tight. It's a little loose right now. Get that in there snug, then you can go ahead and turn on your hot water, or turn on your water. So go inside, open up your hot water valve inside. Once water's coming out of there, it won't be hot yet, but once water's coming out of there, you know your hot water heater's full, and then you can turn it on from indoors. Now let's say you're going to be camping and you're not going to use city water. You're going to go dry camp and use potable water. Simply fill the potable water tank with a hose. No need for a water pressure regulator. Fill that up. Two ways to tell it's full. One, there's an overflow valve right here, or two, on the inside you can hold your fresh water button down and see when your tank is full. Yeah, we're all set up to camp. Got our water and electricity. Unit's level and stable. Let me walk you around the rest of the unit and show you a few other things. Starting right here on this campsite, you have a low point drain here. That is for your potable water. You have a clamp here for a television bracket. 110 cable for that. Your separate doorway, your big awning. Your speakers are in the end of your awning, which are nice because it's pointing down toward you and not out at everybody else that's trying to camp. You have your big pass-through storage here and your hitch work. There's a cover for your propane tanks. Speaking of your propane, you have a regulator here. Simply point it toward the tank you wish to be using, lefty-loosey to open. It does have an automatic changeover. You put it in the middle and open them both up. It'll change over when one is empty. Battery post. Check your battery post. You're bouncing this down the road. Make sure them haven't wiggled loose over time. Over here on your off damp side, again your pass-through storage. Starting up here with an outdoor shower. Black tank flush. We'll talk about that when leaving the campsite. City water connect. Low point drain. Two of those here for when you're hooked up to city. And your dump station, black and gray. Your slide here. Recommend you get some lubricant for your slide wipers here. Keep those pliable. That's what's going to add to the longevity of your wipers. Cable inlet for the campsite. And a second gray holding tank. Again, your power. Your ladder. Go up and check your seams. Caulk as needed. It's a vent for your microwave. And it's also prepped for a Furrion backup camera. Purchase a device you purchase from our store that sits on the dash of your tow vehicle, electronically communicates with this, giving you a backup camera. This is your furnace heat release. If you're running your furnace, steer clear of that, it'll get hot. Spare tire with a cover. Again, your hot water heater. That covers everything out here. Let's take a look on the inside of your unit. Coming inside, I'd like to point out first off, make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows that the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway in case of an emergency. Just to the right of that is your 12-volt carbon monoxide detector. The reason I mention it's 12 volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you're not plugged in anywhere, nothing charging your battery, disconnect one of your battery posts to keep this from running your battery down. Right here on the wall, turn a little light here. You have a lot of this individual lighting here. Indoor and outdoor lighting. Your awning in and out. Your awning, you're only going to want to run that out. Let me see if I can get that to come out over here. Yeah, we got room. You're only going to want to run that out until the flap falls down to 90 degrees. I'll show you. Below that is your slide control. We'll run that back in later. A110 here. And a control box I'll go to as soon as I show you your awning coming down. See that white flap? When that falls down, and you can see your black bar. That's as far as you want to go down. Go out. It will continue to go out. Oops, that was a slide. It will continue to go out, so keep an eye on it. If you have kids putting it out, make sure they don't go out too far. Alright, so just below that, this is where you check your new battery. Your fresh tank, that's what I said you can hold in to tell when your potable water is full. Your black and gray tanks, keep an eye on those, see when those need dumped. Here's where you turn on your water pump. Your water heater if hooked up to gas. Water heater if hooked up to electric. Turn those on accordingly. In your kitchen here, you have a 110 with GFCI reset right here. Self-explanatory microwave. You do have a light and fan here. On your stove, this glass top makes an excellent backsplash. You have a panel light. Turn on, hit your spark, and there's your flame. Same thing over here on your oven. Turn this to light here, and then light it from over here. No need to go down here for a pilot anymore. Below your stove, access panel to your breaker box and fuses. Mostly 15s in there, a couple 40s. Highly recommend having a handful of those with you when you go camping. Coming over here to your Nordic cold fridge. Hold this on for 3 seconds, that'll turn it on. So whatever's white here is what you're controlling. Right now you are controlling the fridge. We will lower the fridge temperature to 3. Come over here, the white is a freezer. we'll leave the freezer at 5. That's simple. Come down here, it's a night mode. What that does, it tells the fridge I'm not going to be opening and closing you too much. Go ahead and save me some power. And it does so. Coming over here real quickly to your entertainment center here. Bring your TV up here. Alright, now let me quickly find your remote. Right here in the drawer. Show these on, but I don't see the remote. Oh, it could be. Nope, not where the remote should be. Alright, well, we'll go down to the sound system. Turn that on. Alright, RV Technology sound system. AM, FM. Probably won't pick up much inside here. But what I want to show you is whatever's blue here is the zone that's on. Music indoors, music outdoors, or both. Disc, you can touch it, it'll turn to mute, hold it in, it'll shut off. Preset channels, scanning, 5-volt charge, USB ports, headphone jack, auxiliaries. Go through the different modes here. Let's go down to your fireplace. Not just for looks anymore. Yeah, I can change this color here and make it all pretty. The biggest thing is your heat. If it's chilly in here in the morning or evening, instead of using up your gas, use their electricity to warm it up in here, because this will get it toasty in no time. Back on the wall, speaking of toasty, your thermostat. Turn the mode on. We will start with air conditioner. I'll shut the air conditioner off. That should shut off quickly. Furnace just kicked on. You'll notice this with all units. As soon as you shut your furnace off, it takes a moment for the furnace fan to shut off. Raise and lower your temperatures over here. Your bathroom, not much to talk about in here other than you do have plumbing to maintain. Keep an eye on it behind that panel. Back in the bedroom. Turn on some more lighting. So this clamp here, back here, put that on television. You can clamp it on here, and the one that's on the outside is identical to this. You can take the same TV outside and snap it out there. I'll hook up for that. Underneath your bed. Lots of storage. So I will tell you, for travel, make sure you have these doors snapped back. Same thing in your big bathroom storage doors here. Make sure that's snapped back. Make sure your fans are closed. This is a hand crank exhaust fan for the bathroom. Over here in your recliners, you know these tables are removable, and your recliners should be parachute pull. This little handle right here, I say pull like a parachute, and that's how they recline. You will have to use your feet to push them back down. More individual lighting right up here. Your AC with quick dump. Little secret: when you arrive at the campsite in the middle of August and it's smoking hot in here, when you turn on your AC, open up your quick dump. That allows the cool air to get cooled even more, and then when you close this, it'll blast nice cold air through here. Well, that about covers everything on the inside. Let's act like we're leaving the campsite and close everything up. Normally what I like to do is come over here and shut off all my interior lighting. That way I know all the individual lighting that I need to go through and shut off. Let me do that real quick. Okay, so now that I've shut off all the individual lighting except for be handled from here, make sure your doors are secure. Make sure all drawers are closed. Your tabletops are on here or under the bed. Make sure every cabinet door is closed over here, because you just don't want anything to impede your slide coming in. So you need to shut the fridge off. 3 seconds. Now, did you hear the little crunch crunch noise at the end here. Just want to let you know it's okay to hear that for a second. That is the slide mechanism keeping itself from coming in any further. Nothing is grinding or harming your slide. Close your lights out and head out the unit. Coming outside, most importantly, you need to make sure this exterior door is all the way open so this doesn't catch on it when it comes in. Simply lift it up into the door. You can use the handle. Set it in there, pull back on this. That's going to lock your door in. Lock and deadbolt your exterior door. Lift and turn your handle. Using potable water, dump this low point drain. Well, first off, yeah, if you're using potable water, dump that low point drain. If you're using city water, unhook your water. Come to your hot water heater. Lift up this pressure release valve. That's going to dump all your water out of there. Once that's empty, remember to dump that, close that down, otherwise your door won't close. And pull your main drain plug down here. Unhook your cable, bring up your leveling jacks. Come to this low point drain, dump that. Hook up your hitch and head on up to the dump station. Dump station, you got two dumps. You got a gray back here, a black and gray up here. You can get a bigger, stronger, longer one with a Y on it. If not, hook up your 10-foot hose that comes in your convenience pack and first pull your black holding tank. After it sounds like it's no longer dumping, take your water pressure regulator, hook up to your black tank flush here, turn your hose on and let that run for a good 5 minutes. It's going to wash all that nastiness out of your black tank. Unhook your hose, close your black handle, pull your gray handle. Now there's going to be cleaner water as your sinks and your showers. That'll clean this out a little bit for you. Come to the back of the unit. Repeat the process of a gray tank here. Just put that on there, pull your handle. Again, it's going to be cleaner waters. And you can conveniently open up your bumper here and store your sewage hose in your bumper for the road. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy your JAYFLIGHT for many years to come. Happy camping.